What's up guys, Guillaume and welcome back to Pro Summer 2022 for episode number 66 of the Cannondale Garmin career mode. The second episode of the Tour de France, or the Hannibal race, and it begins with a time trial. It also began with a time trial in the first episode, so if you haven't seen it, then do go ahead and do so, and hopefully we could have the exact same outcome. Stefan Kung was the winner in stage 1, can be the winner of stage 10. We'll see. He's already fighting for the green jersey. He's also trying to maybe get some points through today's stage. I don't know. Yeah, there are points. There are 20 points given at the end for the winner. Zoran Verenchal is one of the riders aiming for the stage today in Fontaine de Vaucluse. Johan Parijs-Petersen still leading. I swear I only see this man on time trials. And he's always P1 or P2. Let's take a look at his stats actually. Yeah, he's got the perfect stats for a time trial list. And Zoran gets P2 across the line behind Juan Pablo Vallejo. Now, who are you? He rides for JBL. Vallejo. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not a good day for Stefan Kung. It's just not a good day, to be honest, for the Swiss champion. I think our chances of winning the stage have just evaporated. Ghana has walked across the time trial in Fontaine de Vaucluse while trying to push to the line with Stefan Kung 26 seconds behind Ghana. Yeah, we're done. Unless Tadej beats Pipo Ghana in Fontaine de Vaucluse, the Italian will win the time trial, and Tadej wins the time trial. Great. So he's going to take the jersey off the shoulders of Jonas Vingegaard, who's more than 3 kilometers behind. My best finisher today is Stefan Kung, 35 seconds behind Tadej Pogacar. I just could not do better today, or at least I don't think I could have, and it is 116 loss for Mr. Vingegaard. Alright, back to some road stages. Balmer with a 0 for... Really? Balmer and Nordhagen, the two guys are faked for the Polka classification with a 0. Sit rep after with 137 kilometers left. The peloton sits 10 minutes behind a breakaway of 11. Sadly, earlier we had a crash of Mr. Valentin Madouas and mostly Stefan Kung. Stefan is very close from the breakaway, but I don't think he'll ever manage to catch the bunch at the front. So we'll have to work without the Swiss machine. We still have 3 riders up front though, Hugo Vermarker and Matthew Riccitello. Quite a few climbs along the way for a stage that could be and should be for the breakaway. Hopefully that means one of our riders will take the stage in Digne-les-Bains. They keep on attacking me. In the words of Alex Albon, they raced me so hard because they've literally just been attacking, and by them I mean Kemna, Johannesson and Rubio. They just attack, wait for me to come back, attack, wait for me to come back, attack again, just because apparently I don't take relays, which is wrong, right? I absolutely do take relays. Now Sharman is the one that's going on the attack for JBL, and they keep on doing the exact same shit. I can't lie, I'm getting bored. Nevertheless, all of this means that we're starting the final climb of the Col de Courban with a 7-man group at the front, full energy, or nearly full, on Kevin Vermarker. So I guess we'll use Hugo. For some time I wanted to get the win with Hugo. That was my plan. I figured very early on that would not be a possibility, seeing the breakaway and also seeing the energy of Kevin Vermarker. So we're going for the man who won 3 of the 3 orders this year. Can he add a Tour de France stage to his season? That would be a great season, to be fair. And we've dropped everyone. Yeah, that's the price when you all attack like bellends. Well done. Kevin Vermarker on his way to take the stage in Digne-les-Bains to give us a 4th win, I think, on this Tour de France so far. Final kilometer, Kevin Vermarker is the winner today in Digne-les-Bains. Great stage all around from the boys. Well done, son. Hugo will fight for P2 here alongside Asbjørn Haaland Johannesson. Can we do the old switcheroo and try to go for the 1-2 with Cannondale Garmin? That'd be great. It'd be deserved for Hugo as well. He's been a great rider from the start of this career mode. Johannesson has forgotten to sprint. It's P2 for Hugo today. From the mountains ahead of us, we had Valter 2000 earlier. We now have Isola 2000, right? Because we're now in France, so we're going to pronounce it the French way. Hugo with a +5. Is this the day Hugo gets his stage? Probably not, but we'll try either way. My quest for the mountain classification is going to be quite limited, but I'll still give everything I've got. This is already mental. We are in the Col des Champs, which is the climb I actually do not know. And I had 6 riders in the breakaway. I now only have one. It is Hugo, Kung, Richitelo, Nordhagen, Balmer. Everyone has exploded throughout the climb. Some good riders as well, exploding the likes of Ruben Thompson, Nielsen Paules, Mathieu van der Poel being the latest rider to explode. But the rhythm of Wilco Kelderman, Johannessen, Kemna, Romain Bardet, and Eduardo Zambanini has proven to be way too difficult for most of the riders in this group. They still find the strength to attack, which is simply staggering. I'll try and come back with Hugo, at least come back with Kemna. If I can bridge with Kemna, there's a good chance I can bridge with the guys ahead. As much as I would have loved to see Hugo bridge to the guys ahead, he didn't, meaning that there's 5 riders in the lead: Bardet, Kemna, Kelderman, Johannessen, and Zambanini, and then a group of 12 riders with Richitelo, Nordhagen, and Hugo. Peloton is 10 minutes behind, so the breakaway will fight for the stage. I don't think I'll be able to do so though. And the peloton has cut us. I did stop pacing, to be fair, trying to recover energy and maximize recovery in order to attack in the next stages. So that means that with 12k to go, we do have a single rider up front, that is Mr. Johannessen. He came very close to the win yesterday, but lost to Vermarker. So he's gone ahead. Then we've got Kelderman, Domen Novak, who came back on this group, Kemna as well. Van der Poel, who also came back. I think most riders came back. Hugo never managed to make the cut, even though he was strong. I just got dropped in the downhill portion. That's the con of having, 66 downhill. Bardet is attacking, so Yates... Wait, is that Yates? Oh, that's Adam Yates, sorry. But yeah, Peloton sitting comfortably a few minutes behind the lead. Oh, Tadej, 8k to go, and Tadej is out. Oh! Now this is interesting. Johannessen takes the stage in his 2000. He wins ahead of Romain Bardet. Then a group of 3 of Novak, Kelderman, Kemna. Juan Ayuso managed to bridge with this group. So has Jonas Vingegaard. Tadej, despite cracking, hasn't lost everything. He's still here. Struggling, but he's there. The GC is once again all changed. More mountains. We've entered Italy. Starting in Cuneo, we're going to Pian del Re. We'll have the Col de Sicce, then the Col di Sampere, and finally the Plan del Re. The stage is mental. The profile is of this climb specifically is steep. We'll try and send most of my team in the breakaway once again. Alexandre Balmer is actually at the front already, which is great. I'd love to get some more support from someone like Mathieu Richitello, or like 2-3 more Donnies. We'll try and attack in the HC, see where that leads us. There's something about these mountain stages. The fact that they send riders like Yates, Monique, Kelderman, Hellemose, Bardet in the breakaway. It's very difficult when your leader is Alexandre Balmer to just try and be alive. Because I've already cracked. And I'm not the only one. Johannessen, yesterday's winner, is gone. He's finished. It took us about 40 kilometers, but we came back on Mr. Yates. He actually went solo for a long time. He went solo with 5k to go in the Colle de Sicce, and he was trying to do the same in the Colle di Sampere. But they did stop for once. The breakaway thought of us, and they was like, you know what? How about I give Alexandre Balmer some room to breathe? And that's exactly what they did. So I'm glad. It also allowed Rubio and Johannessen to come back, which I'm a lot less glad about, but it was a compromise I was willing to make. We started the Pian del Re. I'll take a gap with the peloton. We'll have Mr. Vingegaard, and we'll take a look also, obviously, at Mr. Balmer, as there's an attack in the leading group. Can I right-click on Mr. Balmer? Do I go fuck myself? I feel like I may have to go fuck myself. Okay, now we're good. 6:14 is the gap with the peloton, as we've got a few attacks here. Monique and Hellemose aren't going to follow, obviously, because they've got teammates, so I made the right call following Kelderman, Romain Bardet, Yates, and the other Donnies. I'm by far the weakest when it comes to mountain in the breakaway, so there's a strong chance that I'll finish P5. You know what? I'd happily take P5 today. So Tadej came back by 3 minutes already on me, which is ridiculous. There's been a group here. Kelderman, Yates have gone. I'm hoping that Bardet and McCarthy do something, because if they don't, well, that's the win gone. Juan Ayuso has attacked, and he's looking good. So is Richard Carapaz. Tadej is there. The one that cracked, it's Jonas Vingegaard. When it's not one, it's the other. It's ridiculous. We dropped Romain Bardet with Alexandre. Steady rhythm, steady 76. Up front, Kelderman going for his first ever World Tour win. and that would be a remarkable win. In Cannondale, Mr. Yates hasn't given up though. To be fair, I haven't either. I'm still there, but I don't think I'll win. However, the fact that Ayuso, Tadej and Carapaz are just less than 30 seconds behind me does worry me regarding my chances of a podium. 1.5 kilometers, we're gonna catch Mr. Yates. The win for Caldeman is acquired. It is his first ever World Tour win, and it possibly will be the best win of his career. Yates will claim P2, Balmer will claim P3. Remarkable stage by Alexandre Balmer. If only I had followed the move of Yates and Caldeman, I possibly could have aimed for something better today. Tadej will claim P4 and retake the yellow jersey after Jonas Vingegaard has had an absolute stinker. What a Tour de France this is. More mountain, more chances of a potential win. Mr. Balmer is going to go in the breakaway, but there's something good about Alexandre. He's closing in on the jersey of Patrick Conrad, but this is close. 3 points to separate the top three. Conrad, Balmer, Caldeman. Johannesson only 5 points behind as well. Everything still yet to play for as we near the end of the second week. Nordhagen at the front, -5 though for the Norwegian today. Clearly I went with the wrong rider in the first few stages going for the KOM jersey. Had I gone with Balmer, Balmer would be in Polka, but then again, if my grandmother had wheels,
she would have been a bike.
It's a difficult stage. I've lost most of my riders, Joel Suter, Italo, Stefan Kung, Nordhagen, Vermerker. Only have Balmer and Hugo left in the first group as we start the Colle del Finestre, a very difficult climb, 13 kilometers at an average gradient of 13.6. This is simply ridiculous. The chances of the breakaway making the climb in P1 is quite slim because the peloton is only 4 minutes behind. It's quite rare to see the peloton this well placed, or this well positioned, should I say, heading into the final 40 kilometers of the stage. But they've done well managing the gaps, so I would suspect that the breakaway will not win today's stage. And with 4K until the summit, Alexandre is going to crack. He'll be in the best 5 riders of the stage, but Sylvain Moniquet has made us explode, just like he had done a couple of days ago. And it turns out Sylvain Moniquet was very strong because he's actually made Adam Yates crack here in Sestriere. Wow! I did not see that coming at all. The stage for Moniquet ahead of Yates, then possibly David Gaudu if he manages to bridge to Romain Bardet. I'll use the gel. Do I need to finish? No, I would have need to finish P4 here to get at least 1 point, which I don't think I will. I'll try nonetheless. The Lanterns with an early sprint. Romain Bardet is going to claim P3. We're going to claim nothing. Okay, I think we are second of the mountain classification by 1 point behind Adam Yates now. Final stage of the episode. We've had a few successes throughout the stage. We've had one mainly through Kevin Vermarker, but our quest of getting the Polka jersey is still well and truly alive. Actually, it's a lot more alive than it was at the beginning of the episode. We'll have more stages in the future. We'll have another time trial. Then we'll have mountain, flat, mountain, flat, and flat. There's not many stages left. Actually, there's 2 mountain stages left. So the mountain classification needs to be acquired quite soon. When it comes to the GC right now, as things stand, Tadej still leads 2:22 on a Vingegaard, and P10 is now 21 minutes behind. This is simply ridiculous. But today we don't care at all about the GC. We're here for Zoran Verenschol and his quest of the green jersey. He's not wearing it because he's, well, 6th, but a win today would put him P1. Final 7 kilometers of the stage. Pavia is just around the corner. So is this Volkswagen Passat. That's just a car fact for you. I wish they could change the car models on PCM, or I wish I could change the car models. I don't think that's an option. I don't think there's a mod for that. Either way, I digress. The sprint is coming up. I'm very well placed. There's one thing that worries me. It's the condition of Joel Suter. The poor lad has not enjoyed the current train and the current rhythm put by my team ahead of this sprint. I'm just hoping he can hold on for 1 more kilometer. Alexandre Balmer is going to start his effort. Joel Suter in the wheel. Joel, do not crack, brother. There goes Verenschol. I've had to launch early because, well, Joel was dying. Zoran. Come on, brother. We've won a sprint. Yes. We have won a sprint. Yes. Finally. It took me 15 days.
Guys, listen to me. This is a win for us.
This is a win! Unbelievable from everyone! Unbelievable!
I needed one win to be back in contention for the green jersey. Well, we've done so successfully. We're 2 points away from the green jersey of Mohamed Mahmoud today, who didn't have the greatest of sprint, P8 for the Egyptian. That means that we are still fighting for Polka and for green with one episode left in this Tour de France. That's exactly the way I had planned things to go. Okay, so we'll start the next episode with the Sun Trial. Hopefully Stefan Küng can win it. We've got 2 more mountain stages. Hopefully we can defeat Simon Yates and get the Polka jersey. And then 3 sprint stages in which I'm hoping I can get the green one. If you've enjoyed today's episode though, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of this content going forward with the end of the tour and the transfers coming up, then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But I'll catch you in the very, very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the funk.